Right on time for Hope TV Newswatch on this 8th day of September 2025. A very good evening to you, wherever you're watching us from, and welcome to the broadcast. My name is Kimani, and signing for us tonight is Boniface Murithi. We begin with President William Ruto has announced that financiers have committed to mobilize up to $100 billion to power Africa's green industrialization. He spoke in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, where African Development Finance institutions and commercial banks signed a landmark cooperation agreement on the sidelines of the Africa Climate Summit. Kenya will host the secretariats of both AGII and APRA as part of its role in advancing Africa's climate-positive agenda. Moving on swiftly, Deputy President Kithure Kindiki has challenged employers across Africa to entrust the continent's transformation to its youth, women and persons with disabilities. Speaking at the Africa Employers Summit in Nairobi, Professor Kithure Kindiki said Africa's success in the 21st century will be defined by technology, public-private partnerships, and the energy of young people.
It is possible through trade, through enterprise, through business to get a better Africa, a more inclusive Africa, integrating the voices of women, the voices of young people, the voices of persons with disabilities. And it is possible for the youth to drive the transformation of Africa and expedite the integration of the continent that we have always desired. Youthful workers today and tomorrow are asking employers for greater flexibilities at the workplace. And therefore, the era of tie and suit-wearing workers could be coming to an end. And that's what the young people are demanding, that you don't need a tie to be productive. Going forward, therefore, we must engage our young people, listen to them, integrate their thoughts as we define the worker of the 21st century.
Now, St. George's Girls Secondary School in Nairobi has been closed indefinitely after unrest involving over 1,800 students. The chaos was triggered by an alleged assault of a Form 3 girl by a teacher, leading to protest and destruction of property. Police intervened, but by today morning, the administration ordered all students to leave as investigations continue.
When you come across a situation of this kind, it is customary to close the school for a short while. However, those that wish to remain
we have made a decision as the security team and the board that we declare the school closed. Further communication will follow.
What exactly happened yesterday night?
Investigations are ongoing.
What are the preliminary information that
we are doing investigations?
On what?
On what transpired. Yeah?
Kindly tell
us
what transpired.
We are doing investigations, surely.
Away from that, the ruling UDA party has issued nomination certificates to candidates picked through consensus ahead of the November 27th by-elections, which cover seats in county assemblies and parliament. The party says the move will help reduce divisions, but for seats where no deal was reached, primaries will be conducted on September 20th.
Rejection board member, karibuni.
We know we are the ruling party, but we want you to go and seek for those seats with humility. Musiende kupiga kifua mkisema sisi ndio serikali tutashinda, mupende musipende, hapana. That is not the style of President William Ruto, who is our party leader.
We assure you of a free, fair and transparent and verifiable elections within the party. The party is poised to win a significant number of these seats, if not all. By the way, the party will fight for every seat equally and with equal seriousness and with equal commitment and with equal resources.
Leaders in Kisii County have been urged to put aside political differences and focus on development while encouraging residents to register for the Social Health Authority. Speaking in Bonchari during an electricity connectivity event, National Assembly Majority Whip Sylvanus Osoro said local leaders had resolved to work together for the benefit of the community.
Maneno ya corruption, we support His Excellency the President's mission ya kupigana na cartels wa corruption wa SHA. Watu wanaenda hospitali wanadanganya kwamba mama mjamzito amezaa watoto 9 kwa miaka 9. Hao watu tunasema washikwe. Na wale wabunge mnaenda kuwatetea, wengine mnafanya biashara na hizo hospitali za ukora, tunawaambia chuma chenu kimotoni. We have the record, and you know, wakati rais alisema maneno ya corruption, watu wengine walifikiri ni mchezo. Tuko na record. Hata wabunge wengine wakipewa pesa, atiendeni muende kupiga serikali. Nilisikia waheshimiwa wengine wakisema ati mnaenda kuimpeach Duale bungeni.
Leo hii SHA imelipa zaidi ya shilingi bilioni 49 kwa watu wa Kenya, hata wale ambao wako na matatizo kabisa. Kwa hivyo mimi ninawaomba mujiandikishe katika SHA, kwa sababu leo hii wacha niwaambie, kutoka uhuru ya Kenya tumekuwa na kitu inaitwa NHIF. NHIF kwa miaka hiyo yote karibu 30, NHIF iliregister watu milioni 6. SHA chini ya miaka miwili imeregister wa Kenya milioni 25.
Now, Hope Media Kenya signed a memorandum of understanding with the Women in Aviation Kenya chapter to impact children in Korogosho through the Groom a Boy, Pad a Girl initiative set for this Saturday, September 13th. The campaign invites well-wishers to donate sanitary towels, undergarments, toothpaste and toothbrushes, which can be dropped at the Hope FM offices located at Sitam Valley Road or contributed via the paybill number 933933, account name Korogosho. Hope Media's head of media, Grace Motiso, has welcomed the partnership, while Women in Aviation co-founder Fiona Omondi says the initiative is about investing in the next generation and bringing real change.
Today is an excellent day for Hope Media family because we've got to sign a memorandum of understanding together with Fiona Omondi, the co-founder of Women in Aviation, the Kenyan chapter. And in this memorandum of understanding, we are joining hands together to go and impact the lives of boys and girls in Korogosho this coming Saturday. And we're also inviting you to be part of this. You can do that by giving in kind. What you could do, you can bring your sanitary towels, undergarments for boys and girls, toothpaste, toothbrush. You can drop your donation in kind at the Hope FM offices located at Sitam Valley Road, or if you're far away and you'd love to be part of this campaign of Pad a Girl and Groom a Boy in Korogosho happening this weekend, you can do that via the paybill number 933933, account name Korogosho.
When we were approached as Women in Aviation to be part of this great initiative, it was a no-brainer. Women in Aviation is a non-profit making organization that already does a lot about the next generation of aviation professionals. For us, this is just not CSR. This is about bringing dignity and hope back to the children of Korogosho. I can't wait to meet all of you on Saturday. Let's all come out and support this community.
It's exactly 12 minutes past the top of the hour. Now it's now time for a short break, but immediately after, I'll be back with the business and sports news. Stick around.
Hope TV is where you look and live, with an excellent selection of the best Christian programming consisting of local and international content of inspirational stories, talk shows, Bible commentary, youth, health shows, children entertainment, contemporary gospel music, extended times of worship, live broadcast, news, movies, drama, Christian ministry programs, and so much more. Hope TV is another quality service from Christ is the Answer Ministries with over 45% of authentic and credible local content every week. Hope TV is a sister station to Hope FM, Kenya's leading Christian radio station with footprints across the country. Tune in to Hope TV, where you look and live.
Going back to the heart of worship.
Whether up the mountain or down the valley, we were created to worship God.
Enjoy carefully selected worship music every Wednesday all day long.
Oh, I will sing of the goodness of God.
We take it a notch higher with more worship music.
Every Wednesday
is Worship Wednesday.
Only on Hope FM. Listen and live.
Join John Carson every weekday as he takes us on a journey through the Bible.
Whoever shall seek to save his life, if you go back to living for yourself, you're going to lose it. But whoever shall lose his life, give up his life for my sake, he shall preserve it.
Enjoy interesting, knowledge-packed, yet simple teachings through his humor and in-depth understanding of God's Word.
The last people that tried to put God in a box, literally, he rose again. He wouldn't stay in their compartment. If God was small enough for me to figure out, he wouldn't be big enough for me to worship.
Tune in to Hope TV for John Carson every 10 p.m., 4 a.m., and 10 a.m. weekdays on Hope TV, where you look and live.
Come back, you're watching Hope TV Newswatch. Now let's get down to business, and Safaricom has hosted its first ever gaming conference at the Michael Joseph Center in Nairobi, themed Level Up Africa, Unlocking Gaming Potential in Africa. The forum explored the future of gaming through esports, development, technology and investment, while also celebrating pop culture with cosplay, performances and exhibitions.
Mekan Games is a video game development studio based right here in Nairobi. We are mostly known for one of our biggest titles, a video game called The President. The President is Africa Game of the Year, one of the biggest games to come out of the continent going into the world. We have over 25 million players all over the world, which is really cool. And so for the young people out there who are looking to get into game dev, my best advice I can give you right now is don't look at a game as an experience, as something to have fun with. A game is a product that needs to fit in the market for revenue to be generated. So don't look at a game as a funny tool that people can enjoy. Look at it from a numbers point of view.
So what we want to do at Safaricom is to position ourselves as a #1 brand for gaming. And here is as a facilitator, as an enabler. First, it's by providing the right level of network. We'll hear and you will also tell us. I spoke to a gamer today. He told me where he used to live before it was good, where he's now, we need to do something. we must be able to do that. We are investing a lot in terms of making sure that we provide, but we have to be able to provide it to the right audience in the right level. So if you're a gamer and you're not getting this experience, how can we even have special propositions for gaming?
In action now, KCB RFC reaffirmed their dominance in the National Sevens Series after clinching the Kabeberi Sevens title for a fourth straight year at the RFUA grounds. The Bankers beat Daystar Falcons 2010 in Sunday's final, extending their fine run after earlier dispatching Mwamba and edging rivals Kabras Sugar in the knockout stages. Head coach Andrew Amonde praised the team's hunger and consistency, while skipper and MVP Bob Mohati credited teamwork for the victory. KCB now top the series standings as they turn their focus to next weekend's Dala Sevens in Kisumu.
The boys have dedicated the win to themselves. They've worked very hard. They've been to all the finals. They've been unlucky twice. I think it's just a matter of resetting and refocusing. They were hungry. They came into Kabeberi Sevens to defend their titles, and they've done so. So there's a team full of grit. They have worked very hard, and I'm very proud of what they have achieved. They keep achieving because we're going back to Dala, our home ground. So there's a lot to come from them. They're still going to contest for Dala. We'll focus on a game at a time when you get to Dala, because it's a gradual thing. We won't just get into a final. We need to work very hard and block all the opponents to be able to win the tournament.
Moving on swiftly, the Mount Kenya edition of the Magical Kenya Mountain and Trail Series wrapped up after 4 days of hiking and biking across Murang'a, Kirinyaga and Meru counties. The adventure featured scenic trails from the Kiambisho Hills to Lake Ellis and concluded at Meru University with a mountain run where Michael Selelo and Gladys Sangol won the main 14-kilometer race.
Sports tourism is actually last year was a 685 million industry, which went up by 23%. So it's an area that is growing very rapidly, and as KTB we have chosen to also leverage on that to grow our tourism offering. Running is also a key area in sports tourism, and today's event, mountain running, is one of those emerging areas under sports tourism that we want to leverage on.
Sikuwa natarajia ushindi siku ya leo kwa ajili nimetoka mashindano wiki iliyopita, lakini nilijaribu kwangu vilivyo kujipa moyo, lakini nimefurahia kwa ajili nimeweza kushinda.
Rwanda's Celestine drilled home fans with a dominant victory at the Sport Bees Africa Golf Championship in Kigali, the 5th leg of the Sunshine Development Tour East Africa Swing. Celestine closed with a 2 under par 70 for the 15 under total, winning 5 strokes and taking home $5,000. Well, with that, to come to the end of our news tonight. Many thanks to you for making time to watch Hope TV Newswatch. We really do appreciate the value of your time. On behalf of the amazing team that made this bulletin a success, have yourselves a blessed night. My name is Ken Kimani, and Boniface Moridi has been our sign language interpreter.